Hello again everyone, it is Timwolf back at it again. So today we are going to show you the update of Realism mod version 2.5. Now before I begin, people have been begging me to see my mod list, so we're going to go straight into mods first. So first of all, we've got the Zeno AI Hardcore. So this guy called Zeno, he has been doing a lot of really cool stuff recently. He's a new modder on the Nexus. But yeah, and so this is the hardcore variant of his AI mods, which adjusts the accuracy of the AI, so they will be shooting at you a bit more often and actually hitting you. Weapons pack, so that's my apocryphal weapons pack mod. Of course, I use my own mods. Realism mod, of course, that's what we're here for. This is Primate's weapon effects changes, so I also think that just doesn't, that also affects other things as well, I think. Check out Primate's other mods, he does a lot of the visual mods, so things that are visually different are due to Primate, really. Next beauty, so skins. Von Biomes, this is a new one. Adds new biomes and landscapes. It's a pretty early mod, but Von Seeden has done some pretty cool stuff, especially the jungle biome. That's been pretty cool. I only wish that the trees were a bit bigger. But honestly, PGI just really needs to add in like giant trees and stuff like that. Logical Law Salvage changes percentages of salvage. Pirate Tech Light. I'm not going to go through all that. That's a whole content pack, guys. Just look at Pirate Tech on Nexus mods. It is huge. TD Rules AI, another AI mod. Definitely get it. It's necessary. Just ignore the conflicts and all that, guys. So Pirate Tech and all that will override stuff, but they are made to do that. Expanded hardpoints, pretty self-explanatory, and more Xenopack stuff. So foliage just adds more foliage and variety. Now it does say it's CPU heavy, although my CPU seems maxed out at 60% on this game. But I'm not too sure if that's accurate or not, because I do believe I get FPS drops, but we'll go through it again. I've only used this once or twice. Xenopacks optimizes the file. Free FPS basically, guys. Target, so simple target AI. I'm just testing this one out. Heatsink fix. Scary turrets. This is my other mod, which basically changes the loadouts of all the other all the stock turrets. So there's no new turrets per se, it just overrides all the other turrets in the game and gives them more health. Some turrets have more health than others. I haven't really gone over the top with health just for testing reasons. Also brings in the Calliope turret, so you either hate it or love it. If it's on your team, you love it. If you hate it, well, if you hate it, it's probably because it's the enemy. Scary tanks comes with the same theme of scary turrets and all that, but that's made by, I can't pronounce his name, so I'm just gonna call him Lee. Naval Infantry, PGI's mod. Fuck on. What did I do? No, enable. There we go. All right. So yeah, PGI released the Infantry mod. I'm gonna make my own edition of that. There's a lot of fixes I think I can make. No friendly fire, self-explanatory. LT-47s, HD cockpits, and all that kind of stuff. So this is for the DLC weapons, but LT-47 does a lot of texture mods, and so cockpit lighting and all that is due to him. Laser lens color, changes the lens colors, increased loadouts, yada yada yada. Coyote's mission pack, that's a must-have. If you are getting into modding, you download this. There's no opinion, it's a must-have. Cockpit glass gives you cockpit glass because for some reason it's not in the game. PGI, what the hell. Cockpit light, get this, just make sure you don't have a crappy graphics card or you will have issues. HD gives you HD cockpits. Call for eBack, another feature that should, actually I think was in the beta of the game, but they take out for some reason because, I don't know, casuals. Burning battlefield, so you'll see things that are burning on the field after they die, so tanks and mechs will be burning instead of just like sitting there and drop to the ground. Just, yeah, it's another thing which I think should just be in the stock game, but I guess it's for optimization reasons. Better markets, it's a classic. Better AO. So basically I notice better lighting and shadows and less dithering. It's a bit more resource intensive, but I totally get this. It definitely increases the, I'd say, well, just the wow factor of the game. Better lighting, medium fog version, changes the stuff in the hangar. I don't really know if I like this or not. Get it if you like the old version of the hangar, but I think it's cool. Arnold AI. If you wanted the Terminator as a teammate, you got it. Only works in instant action. Anyway, that's the list of the mods that I've been using at the moment. It's a lot, and I've probably taken up 5 minutes talking about it, so whoever's been asking for it, I hope you're happy. Alright, let's go into single player first, and then instant action. So, what have I changed in version 2.5? Well, a better question would be, what haven't I changed? What I haven't changed is most of the single fire weapons except for Gauss rifles. Lasers have had their volume increased to a very, very audible volume. If any of you guys keep on complaining that the lasers are too quiet, first of all, I increased the laser volumes for you. This is a realism mod. The theme is realism. If I really wanted to make it absolutely real, I'd just delete the sounds altogether, because lasers don't make sound at all, okay? Let's just get that out of the picture. Stop complaining about laser sounds. They're there because it feels empty without them. Alright. Anyway, rant over. I'm gonna do light recon, difficulty 100. And airstrike just in case. And because it's a light recon, even though it's difficulty 100, we are going to take the Raven. I'm probably going to die in this, but I also just want to showcase the machine gun sounds that I found and kind of played around with. They sound pretty good. And LRM5 and 10s and all the stream missile sounds have been adjusted, so I've been trying to mute down the clicky sound artifacts. So I found what they are sound artifacts. I couldn't remove them completely without remaking the whole sound, but that's time intensive. But I did increase the bass and just the girthiness of the stream missiles. Standard missiles also have been completely reworked and just sound a ton better. In line with the stream missiles. So everything just sounds a lot better. SRM sounds, so it had a really long tail that didn't fade out very well. I fixed that, of course. What else? So, I don't know, if we just go into this mix loader. What is going on here? Oh, okay, alright. So, I don't know, like, we just go into loadout. So, AC10s, AC20s pretty much sound exactly the same. I think they're perfect. Burst ends, I did a little major modification. So, on the initial fire, it's got to be a bit of a more girthy metallic sound. Burst AC20s, complete rework. Way more metallic, aggressive, and girthier rather than the blah, 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 blah. So, basically, the major changes of all the weapons and just all the sounds are a more metallic, darker, realistic vibe, I guess. But but weapons weren't the main focus of this major update. It was pretty much all the other sounds except for cockpit and UI sounds, which have been modified. And just pay attention to them on the battlefield, guys. Yeah, and so I really don't want to go over what I've been changing because it'd take me another 10 minutes to explain. So this has been a work in progress. It's taken me a good 24 hours just for this update alone. So yeah, a lot of work has gone into this. In the next update, I'll be doing DLC weapons, and I will be updating my music mod as well, and I will provide a link to that mod, to the Realism mod, as an add-on. So it will be called an add-on for the Realism mod. So that's a Timothy Seals music mod, for anyone who's curious. So otherwise, the sound mod will be complete after version 2.5. 2.6 will be the complete version of the version 2, and then version 3, or maybe I'll make version 2.8 the last one, where I want to do some patches, because UI sounds and cockpit sounds, even though I've got them in the game, they aren't playing because I don't know why. PGI did something and they broken, so that's what they be, guys. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to rant on about it, but I'll create a fix for it. This is going to be the best sound mod in the game currently. You know, there's not like there's any other good sound mods out there. Alright, that's enough banter from me. Let's get into the mission. I'm going to turn my mic off for this, guys. Oh, yes, Infantry. So, like I said, the Infantry mod. Yes, I played around with the Infantry sounds because they are technically in the stock game. They just, well, you need the Infantry mod to actually use them. Pay attention to Infantry getting ran over by mechs. That's something that I personally worked on. Everything else I just tweaked with whatever's there. I might do some custom sounds for Infantry, but I think the sounds that PGI provided for Infantry are actually pretty good. But yeah, just pay attention to Infantry sounds and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. By the way, the machine guns will be allowed because there's 4 of them, but yeah. I'm gonna turn my mic off now, guys.
Target destroyed.
So there was a less chaotic mission. That went pretty well. Sweet. Alright, well, I am going to head over there. There's probably no need to head into instant action, guys, but pretty much got everything I need to showcase. Let's say we do a patrol, whatever's harder, hey? I might add some, it's called. You know, I don't know if I want to reduce. Nah, we'll just leave it as is. Airstrike support always comes in handy. And to showcase what we have. So, yeah, let's do the Atlas. RS because he's got Gauss, so pay attention to the Gauss sounds. I have changed them up. Yeah, I did talk about that. Yeah, alright, let's bring the King Crab. So AC-10 burst fires sound really not too much different than the previous versions, but just the initial fire is a bit different. Burst fires AC-20 though, just because it's an AC-20 and burst fire is inferior to the single fire sound, I just really wanted to add a bit more girthiness to it, but while still retaining like the kind of more quieter aspect, because it is firing a smaller caliber just really fast. So I just wanted to give it a more metallic kind of girthier, darker kind of thing. Alright, let's go into the world, guys. And you'll find that assault mechs also have a footstep lift sound, so you will hear the hydraulics of the mech moving. This is it's a different sound in medium and light mechs as well, so I'm not sure if you heard it in the previous mission, but the one in the assault mechs is a bit more louder.
Commander, before more enemies arrive.
Target acquired.
Well, there you go, guys. So, there is a lot more I could even show you than I can today. I don't want to keep this video, it's probably getting towards 30 minutes now. I want to keep this as short as possible, but yeah. Again, I'm going to upload this as soon as possible, right after this video. In fact, you'll probably get the update sooner than you'll get this video. Now, I did try to showcase the Gorse. The thing is, the Gorse, it seems quieter than it actually is. It's because of the more, I guess, sonic boom aspect. So that's why you hear that weird bass. Like, if you ever heard that bass coming from the Atlas just firing, that would be the Gorse. It is a bit louder when you actually got it on the mech, but you can hear it from afar. So I kind of wanted to keep the Gorse realistic, but you guys complained that it sounded like it needed a bit more work, and it wasn't up to par of the others. Unfortunately, there's only like 3 sound sources I could find for a real Gorse. It still uses the real life Gorse sound as a bass. It's just been processed to sound better, so it's got more of a sonic boom at the start, not just a dry thump. Well, it wasn't even really a thump. Now it kind of has a nice sonic boom of a thump. So yeah, sounds good now. But pretty much every single sound in the game is up to par. I just want to do the DLC weapons and try and figure out a way to do the UI. So that's like clicking on these buttons here and all that kind of stuff, and cockpit sounds. So missile lock on and all that, and all the beeps and bops in there. I've got some real life sounds, and it will make the game sound just a bit more serious. And then music. So yeah, because I want to get this done as soon as possible, probably this week or next week. I want to get all my mods updated, up to go, and I want to do an infantry mod just before university starts, guys, because I'm going back and I'll have less time to do mods than I even have now. So I'm really just trying to like cram it in and get these mods all done for you guys. But so far I'm pretty happy with the progress that I made thus far this week with the Realism mod. I'm gonna play around with this for a bit longer, and yeah, I hope when you get the update you enjoy it as much as I do. Leave your feedback in the comments or on Nexus Mods. And until next time, I am Tumbuoth, and I am out.